Isn't it a fine morning indeed? I just love the smell of trivia in the morning, don't you? Well, don't you? Well, how many contestants are there? All by yourself? Well, no worries. There'll be enough trivia and comedy for 3 humans. Is this your first time? Welcome back. We may tease you a lot, but we've got you on the spot. Welcome back. May I have your name? Yes, thank you. I need to remind you that your buzzer is the letter B. Okay, if you could please strap in and... Oh, don't you think we should turn out the lights?
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. You Don't Know Jack is brought to you by Rats. You'll come for the ribs and stay for the torture. And now, please welcome your host, Nate Shapiro.
All right, welcome to the show. So, you're a bit of a sadist, huh? Wonder if you can take a little of what you give out. Okay, it's time to draw and quarter. Buzz in for the... Hi, thank you very much, and here is your category. Torture the quarterback. Get ready to buzz, because here it comes. If football players played on the gridiron used as an ancient torture, fireproof pants. Whoa, a coach could literally light a fire under his players with that thing. Yeah, a gridiron is essentially an iron bed on which a victim is shackled, and underneath it they light a fire. Hey, let's try it on the Dallas Cowboys, shall we? Okay, what's the... There's the cash, and here's the category. We're best friends. We torture each other. Okay, get yourself set. It's time. Say your friend invites you over for a game of Pillowinks. What would you honestly be able to say? Pillowinks? Of course, it squeezes fingers and thumbs as a form of torture. So now you know the evolution of torture. First Pillowinks, then Tiddlywinks, and now there's Nintendo Thumb. Okay, how much money am I... Oh! Actually, it turns out that that's a pretty good pick. And it's time to boogie down with some particularly funky trivia. It's time for the Dis or Dat. And this Dis or Dat questions category is... Instruments of torture. Okay, I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a famous musical group, a medieval instrument of torture, or both. Cash in for each one you get right, but you lose out for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. Alright, you're gonna have 30 seconds to nail all 7. And here we go. Iron Maiden, bitch! Rolling Stone. The Rat. Cowboy Wheel. Trubada. Baby, you bad. Alright, there's where you're at, kiddo. Let's keep going. Hey, buzz in. Pretty righteous. Alright, here's your category. What are you gonna do about it? I'm the president. Okay, we're coming at you. Heads up. If the president who coined the term bully pulpit had used it to be a real bully, which ugly incident... That's right, you'll be getting a big can of whoop ass from Teddy and his Rough Riders. Yeah, you just better hope he doesn't use that big stick of his. Slap the buzzer and... Woo! Fished in a big one. All right, the category is... Blued, thumb-screwed, and tattooed. Okay, let's get this ball rolling. Let's pretend Sissy Hankshaw from the movie Even Cowgirls Get the Blues gets captured and tortured. Sissy Hankshaw has these enormous thumbs she uses to hitchhike all over the place. But I'll tell you, if they did put on the thumb screws, they wouldn't have to tighten them too much to get her to talk. I mean, she is a real sissy. But she's good at Pillowinks and Nintendo. Time that... Okay, the category is... Punishment for habitual offenders. Hey, have you read Lord of the Rings? I hope so. Suppose the evil creature Gollum is captured. Go for it! Hey, nice work. I guess you must have used a Bilbo before. Bilbo Baggins is a cute little hobbit, and the Bilbo is a cute little iron bar that they use to shackle people's feet to for punishment. Okay, hit your buzzer and try to snag the highest...
Bingo.
There was a tune stuck in my head and Muzak was its name. Oh, M-U-Z-A-K, 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 and now I am insane. Oh.
Alright, welcome to Muzak. Okay, now don't forget, when the first letter of the answer lights up, that's when you buzz in to win the cash. Of course, if you light up all 5 letters, you get the bonus. Okay, let's make it happen. Here we go. She's got Betty Davis eyes. Kimmy Carnes. They love the red wine. UB40, IB40. Continent with lots of Chinese. Asia. Give them some love and hugs, kisses too. ZZ Top. One more letter for the bonus. Sweet Home Blank. Don't worry, this Bobby's happy. I'm happy too. Sweet. Woo! Muzak! You got the bonus. Well, you're in first place, that's for sure. Okay, kiddo, what's this one gonna be? Woo! Jackpot! All right, here's what it's about. None of that at the dinner table. Okay, think back to all your Greek mythology classes and tell me, if you truly want to tantalize someone with a scrumptious banquet, what would you do to him? The naughty man named Tantalus was punished by the gods by having food and water placed just out of his reach for eternity. Man, sounds like the gods were running out of punishment ideas. I mean, what's next? Making someone's footwear just slightly too small so their feet are mildly fatigued by the end of the day? Talk to me, give me a value. Okay, this one's going to be worth some coin. All right, here's your category. Andy Taylor gets something yanked. Right, okay, so suppose the Andy Griffith Show took place in the Middle Ages. Just go with me on this. Suppose Andy needs a tooth pulled. Given that it's the 1400s, to whom would he go? In the Middle Ages, dental appointments were usually made with barbers who were also surgeons who could extract teeth.
Oh, Andy, that's a nice tooth, a real nice tooth. Maybe I'll just put a leech on it instead.
Buzz it in, baby. That's what it's worth, then. Here's what it's called. Please wipe off the equipment after litigating. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. If your Stairmaster has its Master of Laws degree, what might be written on its business card? A Master of Laws degree is an LLM. Lawyers and Stairmasters, I'll tell you give them everything you got, and you still don't get anywhere. Time that buzzer to select... Okay, and the category for this one will be... How to sink $200 million into an Oscar. Okay, we all know the story, right? The Titanic hits an iceberg, it sinks, lots of people suffer and die. Then the box office has a huge hit on its hands. Let's say the Greek god of the sea, Poseidon, received a special Oscar for creating the iceberg Titanic ran into. Ow! Cooking and good looking. Poseidon is the son of Rhea and her husband, Pepto-Bismol. Okay, what's the value of the next... Okay, that's what's on the line, and here's the category. Sorry, I have a real dislike for aversion therapy. Okay, get your fingers ready, let's get busy. Say you're addicted to watching TV. If doctors want to cure you by having you watch the following TV series, what show will provide the longest... There are over 200 Family Matters episodes, each special in its very own way. And if watching all those doesn't cure you, they could just have Urkel come over to your house and say, "Hello," every time you turn on the TV. Slap your buzzer. Time for the attack. Whatever you do, don't forget this clue. What you shooting there, Tex? Yeah, it's a pretty big piece you got there. That make you feel powerful? That make you feel like a man? Is that what you need to feel like a man?
What are you talking about?
Oh, Damn, almost perfect. Of course, it's not like you have any friends to brag to.
If you're looking for an alternative to alternative,
here's the story of two very lovely ladies and their far out righteous groovy old man. Went to a party in the 60s, threw their keys into a punch bowl, and then each lady went off with a fella other than the one with whom she came. 9 months later we became a family, bought a groovy pad, and then we changed our name to the Swabbaroos. The Swabbaroos got those non-traditional alternative family blues. Being a father's never easy, especially when you don't know whose you are. But we're so proud our seeds were intermingled, and it really helps to have the extra car.
Can I have an advance on my allowance?
Ask your father.
Which one? I love you, moms and dads.
Make sure your parents sign the permission slip.
With 4 parents, I'll need a bigger slip.
Good night, honey.
Good night, honey.
Good night, honey.
Good night, honey.
We're the Swabbaroos. The Swabbaroos. With mom and dad and mom, there's no way we can ever lose. Swabbaroos.
hey, that turned out pretty well.
Make your selection, 1 or 2.
Good morning. Welcome to You Don't Know Jack, The Ride. You know, it's not just for breakfast anymore. How many people will be playing? Well, just the one. That's fine. Are you a first-time rider? Back for more punishment, are you? Oh, just kidding. We all love you here. Please type in your name. Thanks a lot. If you feel like buzzing, use the letter B. So whenever you get shiny, just call for makeup, okay?
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode episode of You Don't Know Jack The Ride is sponsored by the Fraternal Order of Fashion Police, protecting you from your outfit. It's a crime, honey. And now, put your hands together and your feet in the air for your host, Nate Shapiro.
Woo! Welcome to the game! So, I understand you like to rummage through your grandmother's underwear drawer and try on her stuff. Very trendy. Alright then, zip it up and tuck it in. It's glamour time. Lots of buzzer. There you go. Okay, the category is The Emperor's New Couture. Alright, ready? Say a fashion designer comes up with a line of clothing called the Emperor's New Clothes Collection. If the Emperor's New Clothes Collection captures the essence of the story, which of these insincere cash money? If something is diaphanous, it's so finely textured it's transparent, like the Emperor's non-existent clothes, or the model's non-existent body fat. Okay, what's the value? There you go, that's something right there. Okay, here's your category. All the best designers are geldings. So you ever heard someone who's always concerned with their clothes called a clothes horse? If a tailor were to measure a clothes horse,
your chest is 2 hands across.
Masher.
When measuring horses, 4 inches equals a hand. It makes sense. I mean, tailors always measure my inseam with their hands, and I'm hung like a horse. Talk to me. That's what it's worth, then. Here's what it's called. Fashion tip number 27. What to wear with a pearl necklace. Okay, get your fingers ready. Let's get busy. If Jackie Kennedy had made her suits popular, to what would she have matched her pill?
I never, ever shave after Labor Day.
Hirsutism is excessive body hair, which goes a long way to explain the Bigfoot killed Kennedy conspiracy theory. Okay, how much? Okay, the category is guessing games. Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. Guess who founded Guess? Was it George Marciano, Calvin Klein, Nicole Miller, or Steve Madden? Come on, you're just guessing. George Marciano founded Guess Fashions. He loves to play little games that once. So cute. Time that... Ho! Looks like it's time to run over poor defenseless animals. Don't forget you gotta buzz in when you see the answer that unites the pair of items on the screen. And don't forget to pay attention to all the correct answers if you want that bonus. Okay, buckle up because we're on our way. Here we go. Drug smuggler and donkey and horse hybrid. What do these two things have in common? Inflate bike tires and blank up the jam.
Score!
$1 and Arthur Pearl as blank.
Score!
Apartment in England and soda without the fizz. Barely a bikini bottom and braided leather whip.
Score!
To kick out an Army recruits camp. Where you wait for trains and a candidate runs on her blank. Alright, let's go for the bonus. What do all the correct answers have in common? Are they all at clean departments? Product equipment? Shirt style? Size of the shoe? That's it, you got it! Well, if the shoe fits, wear it. Hey, your finger's still feeling limber after that? Hope so. Hey, buzz in to... Okay, and that's going to be served up with a category called... I wonder if she wears boxers or briefs. Hey, remember Diane Keaton and Annie Hall? She dressed in menswear like vests and ties? Well, which of the following historical figures could have given Annie Hall the best fashion advice? Jane Austen, Florence Nightingale, Marie Antoinette, or Joan of Arc? Joni dressed like a man to fight against the English in the mid-1400s. And then at the end of the movie, she leaves Woody Allen and gets burned at the stake. Okay, hit your buzzer and try to... I thank you very much, and here is your category. I'm turned on just by her smile. You know the opening credits for the Mary Tyler Moore Show, where Mary Richards throws her cap in the air while we hear the theme song's tagline, "You're gonna make it after all," right? Well, if Mary threw her cervical cap into the air, what would be the best? A cervical cap is a form of birth control. And let me tell you, if Mary's throwing her cervical cap in the air, girl has got some major muscle control. Okay, kiddo. Gotcha. Okay, coming up. I'm sorry. Okay, let's get this ball rolling. What's wrong? Nothing. It's just a wraparound skirt. I don't want to talk about it. It's my hat. I don't know. It's just a bikini. Or everything. A sarong is a wraparound skirt. But really, it's nothing to get upset about. Buzz in for the bucks, baby. Hey, pretty sweet. All right, check it out. What smells? Okay, get yourself set. It's time. If Hugo Boss wanted to create a cologne from a Hugo Award winner, which of the following fragrances might they produce? Eau de Touraine, Eau de Grisham, Eau d'Hemingway, or Eau d'Azimov? The Hugo Awards are given for science fiction literature, and Isaac Asimov was a science fiction writer. And then you'd smell like ass. I'm off. Buzz it in, baby. Now that probably doesn't seem that high, but guess what? It is time to boogie down with some particularly funky trivia. It's time for the Dis or Dat. The category for this Dis or Dat question is... nice slacks. Alright, I'm gonna read off a list of 7 cartoon characters, and for each one, I want you to tell me if they're typically shown wearing pants or not wearing pants. You cash in for each one you get right, but you lose out for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. Alright, you're gonna have 30 seconds to nail all 7. You ready? Oh, you better be. It's showtime. Donald Duck, pants or not? Porky Pig. Mickey Mouse. Jiminy Cricket. Goofy. Bugs Bunny. 7 for 7. Woo! Nice job. Put it in the pot. All right then, let's spend the money. Okay, how much money? Ka-ching! Big hit. Here's the category. Mom used to wear one of these, now Dad does. You know, contrary to popular opinion, girdles are not a thing of the past. There's this one you've probably heard of called I Can't Believe It's a Girdle. Well, if you really can't believe it's a girdle, who you calling a liar? Playtex is the manufacturer of the I Can't Believe It's a girdle. Right, Dad?
Son, you'll believe it's a girdle when I take this thing off.
No, no! Damn, my eyes! Okay, what's the best? Okay, and the category for this one will be... Dress to kill or be killed. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. What would have been the best fashion tip dancer Isadora Duncan could have gotten? Don't forget to zip up. Keep away from wool sweat. Don't wear a scarf or you'll catch your death. Modern dance pioneer Isadora Duncan was killed when her scarf got caught in the wheel of her sports car. Ow. Hey, buzz in to... Okay, fix your collar, dust that dandruff off your shoulders, and remember this clue. Where'd you find that get up? Alright then, let's see if you can get it up for this. Oh, I think I mixed metaphors there. Damn, almost perfect. Of course, it's not like you have any friends to brag to.
Johnson? Yes, sir? Get in here.